So the Inghams have decided not to be moving home, apparently, because they're going to be resetting their home and building furniture. I thought they were buying it for their new home. So why are they, in fact, buying it, setting it up and putting it in their current home? So anyway, you know, who knows what they're doing. They're either moving or they're not moving, or they need a bigger house or they need a smaller house. Who knows? They've got jet set lives, all right, haven't they? It's non-stop with these Inghams. Every single day it's a surprise. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Anyway, let's have a look to see what this jet set life is going to bring us today, because I think personally that this is going to be the best yet. I reckon that I have been downplaying the brilliance of their vlogs recently, and I'm sorry, they are in fact amazing, viewed by tens of people every day. I can't wait to see what loveliness that they have put out for our viewing entertainment today.
Good morning, iFam. Welcome to today's vlog. I'm currently sat in the little's bedroom because I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why, but this place, this room in this house just brings me so much peace and calm. It's such a weird feeling. You'd think it'd be my own bedroom, right?
No, I completely get it. Your own bedroom reminds you of the man, and I use that term loosely, that you are married to, right? So you don't want to be reminded of the fact that your incredibly beautiful, balding husband once tried to get it on with a 16-year-old. You know, that, which, by the way, must concern you, given that, like, his eldest biological daughter is in fact coming up for 16 herself now. So does that remind you of anything, Chris? Does it remind you of good times and everything, isn't it? Oh yeah, no.
If I ever just want to zen for 5 minutes, I just come up to this room, Jason Miller's room. I love it. I don't know why. But I love it. Anyway, I've just been popping away just been, you know, setting up the room for the day, making the beds, making sure all their pyjamas, toothbrushes were put away properly, and then just filming a couple of outfits that I actually found in Jace's Asda haul of Mila's that I'd not shown.
I think you've answered your own question here a little bit, Sarah. The reason why this room gives you so much zen and peace is because you are in your element, along with all the kiddie clothing, right? So you get to show off your clothing that you have for the children. You get to film the clothes and look at the clothes and sort the clothes and do other things with the clothes. I dread to think what you do with those clothes, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like, this is like your happy place. You're in amongst the children's clothing.
Previously, I did just film a quick TikTok, but it's just some of these multi-packs are just so lovely for like holidays, nursery. They come with cycling shorts.
How are they good for nursery? Which of your children are ever gonna set foot in a nursery? That's not gonna happen, is it, Sarah? You love to try to be relatable, so people think that you're a normal person, but in actual fact, you're not normal. You know, you've isolated your kids, de-educated your kids, and deregulated your kids. You know, everything, but not normal. No, not relatable either.
So there's that one, and then this one. They're like, I ordered these when we were in the Arctic, which is probably why I forgot about them. But yeah, it's basically just like pretty tops that come with pretty matching cycling shorts, kind of like mix and match ones. So now my job is to take the tags all off of them, put them into outfits and pop them in their wardrobe. Do you do that? Do you have, like, because I haven't always wondered this, gosh, I sound like I have such an exciting life, don't I? But do you set your children's clothes out, because I know some people that do this, all of their t-shirts together, all of their dresses together, all of their leggings together, all of their shorts together, all of their skirts together, or do you do them in outfits, so a top and a trousers, or a top and a leggings, or a top and a shorts? Because that's me. I have to have outfits, I have to get to the wardrobe and I have to see the outfit and I have to get it straight out.
I'm more concerned that your 6-year-old still has outfits. Just give him shirts, t-shirts, trousers, and, you know, let him get on with things, right? Or shorts in that weather, you know. Let him choose his own clothes as well. Decide which he wants to wear. I know you're referring there to Mila's clothes and stuff, but Jace is also there, and yeah, he should be choosing his own clothes. He's 6 years old.
I don't like finding shorts and then be like, where's the matching top? Or this one doesn't match. Blah, blah, blah. I like to have it organised. Comment down below, what do you do? I'm just going to pop you guys there. Well, I was going to do like a montage, but actually I'm just going to chat. I think mine and the way I do it stems from when I was younger. My wardrobe, we didn't get new clothes very often when I was younger.
Yes, we know, Sarah. So hard done by was Sarah Ingham in the days of yore, back in 1980. No, it was 90s, really, wasn't it? Modern day Annie was our Sarah Ingham. You know, she was deprived of a lot of things, including carpeting.
I partly think it was money, but I also partly think that times were just different back then.
Sarah, I hate to break this to you, right? Because it may come as a bit of a shock and you may not be able to handle it, but the 1990s were quite modern, right? Modern in the sense that people wore clothes and got new clothes on a fairly regular basis, but it all stemmed from how much money you actually had. So the 90s were not, we're not talking the 1890s here, we're talking the 1990s, where we had built up buildings and cars that went vroom vroom, you know, and stuff like that. It actually happened in the 90s. I know. But the way Sarah talks, she's in 1950s movies or something, for fuck's sake. Oh, Sarah, your life must have been lovely, honestly. I'm not downplaying her struggles. She didn't get new clothes regularly, and some kids were not lucky enough to get new clothes regularly, and the same can be said for today, right? It does all stem from money. You're finding things different these days because you got the money to do it, right? There's some kids out there right now who don't get new clothes at all ever because their parents don't have money, and that's just the way it is. It's sad, but it's true.
And you know, new clothes were like something you got for your birthday or Christmas. I remember my mum used to give me like £20 or something and be like, go buy yourself a new top or something like that.
Oh, poor little Sarah Ingham at the age of 3 was sent out on her own down the mines. She was given £20 to go shop for herself and find the perfect outfit because her mother was too lazy and was too pissed and was just smoking whatever she could get her hands on. Isn't that right? With whomever she could get her hands on. Is that the way you're painting your parents, right? The fact that your mother just couldn't be arsed with you and she didn't provide anything for you, and she was just like, I just get the feeling that she was just drunk all day. That's the image I have of Sarah Ingham's mother. And that's Sarah that's done that, has put this image in my head, so I could be wrong, you know?
But I didn't get new clothes very often. But I would say our home life, like our home laundry situation, was not great. It wasn't the best. We never had clean clothes, so to speak.
Yeah, that's definitely not a 1990s thing, right? That's an Ingham or a Dixon problem. That was your mother just not being a good mother, I feel, and not wanting to or not being bothered to look after her kids very well. Sorry, I mean, tell me I'm wrong. I don't find it very nice that Sarah is out here bashing her mother like this when her mother's gone, and she professes to love and miss her mother and everything, but she's just on YouTube bashing her.
And what am I eating? And you know, clothes in my wardrobe when I was growing up were not folded, were not organised, were not nice. They were just literally thrown in the wardrobe, like a big pile, mountain of like clothes. And it was really difficult to try and find something to wear when I was going out.
But here's a thought, Sarah. If you're going out, it means you are old enough to go out. Therefore, you are old enough to also fold your own clothes, put your own clothes in the wardrobe, organise them, etc., stuff like that. But you just didn't want to. But I feel sorry for 90s Sarah. I do. Definitely do. She didn't have a great upbringing, apart from being taken on copious amounts of holidays overseas and stuff like that. I never got to go overseas, so she was pretty lucky.
And I literally grew up thinking that every house was like that until we had a caravan at the coast, at the seaside in Withensea, and I had a friend there, one of my best friends. She was called Katie, and I went to her caravan one day, into her bedroom, and she opened her wardrobe to get like a dress out. She was saying, "Oh, should I wear this dress or this?" And all of her clothes were like so neatly folded, and I can remember thinking like, "Oh my gosh, wow, your house is so neat." Not that we had like a dirty, smelly house or anything like that growing up. We didn't.
Yeah, and dare I ask who exactly cleaned this house? Was it the maid? Did you get a maid in? Or was it the council coming around? You had a lot of dealings with social services, I reckon, growing up. That's the image that I have in my head. So the current spate of social service, dealings is not such a change for you in your life, is it?
But yeah, the laundry situation was just never the best. And I think that's why now I take so much pride and care in making sure all of my children have a nice wardrobe. I think that's why. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
Chatting? Yeah. You like to fold your kids' clothes, sort the kids' clothes out, do things with kids' clothes, because you, it makes good content, doesn't it? Well, it makes content, it doesn't make good content. I'm out here trying to improve this content, because otherwise nobody's going to watch it. Am I right, guys? Nobody wants to watch Sarah Ingham fold clothes, fold kids' clothes, and do everything else with kids' clothes. It's just kids' clothes she's interested in, though. So maybe it's not the 90s Sarah being a bit neurotic now.
I've got a love for clothes for no reason. But I feel like that is why. I want them to be able to open their wardrobe and see nice, clean, fresh, folded clothes, basically. And not have that stress of going out with a friend and be like, "Oh no, I can't because I'm never going to be able to find something to wear."
Yeah, I don't think that 3-year-old Mila has those struggles just yet, anyway. Oh, can you imagine Mila going out with her friends? "Oh, I've just got nothing to wear, guys. I need to find the perfect outfit. I just don't have the perfect outfit to hand." And then Jace, at the age of 6, needing to find the best outfit that he can. Now, boys are different to girls. They don't really care whether or not they're wearing an outfit. They just want to put something that they like. A shirt with their favourite TV show or something like that. That's what they want to wear. and shorts, and it doesn't have to match. They don't care if it matches. Really, they don't. Just get on with your life. Life's too short for matchiness. That's what boys think, anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna fold all these away and get them in the wardrobe. Today's gonna be a bit of a organising, sorting, homey, cook with me maybe later this evening kind of day. My favourite kind of days, I've got to say. And I always used to believe that those vlogs were very boring and you guys would not want to watch them. Until quite recently, actually, when I always get lovely comments saying, I love your home vlogs, I love your chatty vlogs, I love your sit down, just casual at home, talking vlogs.
And you believe them, do you, Sarah? Do you not think that maybe, just maybe, it's them saying, oh, we want you back from the Arctic because they're friggin' boring, right? The Arctic vlogs are boring, the Dubai vlogs are boring, and they just want you back home in the UK, actually. I think you've missed the memo on that one.
So now I don't feel so bad doing these anymore. But we got some storage from IKEA yesterday for toys.
Why so many of those kids' clothes got tags on them? Are they all new? Like every single clothes, like you're saying that you like your kids have clean clothes, you're going to fold them until they've been folded so much that they can't be folded anymore. But what they are actually is new. Have you washed them? No. Technically speaking, you should be washing your clothes before putting them on, especially putting them on your kids. Definitely should be washing them. But, yeah, they appear to all be new. So she's not washing, she's not folding washed clothes that she's just done the laundry for. She's just bought these new clothes. So it kind of nullifies pretty much everything she's just said, really. And I'm going to try and do some organising of that today. So when we're here in Dubai, one of the first things I do in the morning is get out Jace's outfit, make sure he's got everything he needs ready for the day. And what's that teaching your 6-year-old Sarah? Answers down below. It's teaching your child that not to have an autonomous brain. Maybe he wants to pick out his own outfit. Maybe he wants to pick out his own clothes for the day, right? Possibly. I know. He's 6. He should be at least in the process, or, you know, be involved in the process of choosing his own clothes. And if he gets it wrong, he gets it wrong. It doesn't matter. Let him learn and choose the clothes that he wants to wear. What if he doesn't want to wear what you've set out for him? He's not 3 now. He's 6. He should be having, you know, his own thoughts and his own opinions about things.
And Mila's as well. So I'm just going to put Mila in this little blue thing. They get themselves dressed and ready, but to avoid them like pulling out their whole wardrobe. And Jace hates making decisions. Like, he can't make decisions. He'd be here for ages. Like, do you think this one or that one? Or what about this one? He'd be so long trying to pick an outfit. So I always just get their outfits out, throw them on their beds.
So what you tell Jace in this situation, right? If he is struggling to make a very basic decision about what to wear, right? Because let me tell you, it's not necessarily normal for a child, definitely not for a boy child. I know I'm differentiating boys and girls, but boys generally don't really give a damn what they're wearing as long as they like the thing that they're wearing. They don't care. They don't want to look their best, sort of thing. You know, he's 6. He's not going out for parties. He's not going out to meet his friends and impress his friends or anything like that. He's 6. So just tell Jace that it doesn't matter. Just choose something that you feel comfortable in or that you like. Maybe that Tobot top. If he's got a Tobot, what the fuck a Tobot is, I don't know. But, you know, whatever it is that he likes, and just say that's fine. It doesn't have to match, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you don't like it, you can change it later on if you want to. It's all good.
And then they get themselves ready. And then when they're all dressed, they come in here and I brush their hair. Jaycee's favourite time of day.
It's not.
No, no, it's not. Have fun.
Thank you. I'm gonna put my shoes on, then I'm gonna go.
Jaycee's going out. He absolutely loves being able to play out like that here. Jace, there's some shoes just there for you. You can't play out. Mila, you need to come and get dressed. Just put a bit of Zen music on to relax the mind. And this is what we're tasked with today, laundry that's just come off of the washing line outside. We want to get that folded and popped away. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this space, guys. We've got quite a big space here between the living room and the dining table area.
Don't you dare touch that, Sarah. That's the kids' playroom, that is. That's the play area room. That's where they have the playroom and all the toy... It's to replace the playroom, isn't it? That's where they play, in that little space there.
And this space here, Aurora's with Chris, by the way, just getting dressed. She's not on her own, don't worry. This space here is what I put down when we first moved into this house for Aurora. Because obviously she was only, how old? 8 months old, 7, 8 months, something like that. And I just wanted a little space for her with like foamy mats, so it's not like marble flooring, she can't hurt herself. Could just sit her on there because she used to just sit and put a box of toys in front of her and she'd just love to play on there. However, she's now almost 18 months old. What? So we kind of don't need this space here anymore. It's kind of just a pointless waste of space. The pram that I got Mila for her birthday is broken and we don't need the baby walker, so I'm going to offer that free. Where we live on this community, there's like, we've got a WhatsApp group, and on a Thursday, I believe, I think you've got to wait till Thursdays. That's like a selling day or giving away, so I'm just going to offer that for free for anybody that might want it. But I've got to wait until Thursday to do that. But I'm thinking about changing this a little bit. So moving this, pulling the whole living room back slightly. Yes, darling? Are they not your trousers? Why? Come here. Mila, come here. Honestly, she's going to give me hell when she gets to be a teenager, that little Mila. She is an Esme number 2. They're cycling shorts, and she's like, they don't fit me. They do. Anyway, I'm going to pull the living room back a little because the toy unit that we're currently using, like I told you in yesterday's vlog, is this. So as you can tell, let me just turn that music down a bit. Just put relaxing music on and then I'm shouting like a banshee. Anyway, so this is the toy unit that I bought last year when we were here. And number 1, it doesn't really fit all of the toys in. And number 2, as you can see, it's a lovely little toy box on wheels.
Question for you, Sarah. Where is it your kids do their schoolwork? Because in the UK house, at least you've got the huge table in the dining room, but you've also got the little table, the dining or the coffee table thingy as well. And so you could do work on there. But where do you do the schoolwork in this house? For like Jace, for example, I know you'll say the older ones, they'll do it in their bedroom, of course they will, but in this house there doesn't seem to be much table space or any room to manoeuvre.
But because of the design, because it's so deep, everything gets thrown out of here. Everything gets thrown out and then thrown back in on a night time. So yesterday, when we were in IKEA, I bought it's just a shelving unit basically. It's just like 3 shelves, and then I bought 6 boxes to go on those shelves, and then I bought lids to match. I was fuming when I got to the till. There was no price on the lids, but the boxes were only, I can't remember now, I think the boxes were 25 dirham. And I was like, the lids are only going to be like 3 dirham. They're not going to be a lot. 20 dirham for the lids. They were only like £1 less than the actual box. I was fuming. Just because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, there's no way they'll be cheap. They'll just be like, you know, £1 or something. No. It was like £4 for the lid. Anyway, whatever, we needed them. Chris was like, no, the boxes will be overflowing, it'll look a mess in the living room, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, not if we get lids, because then we won't be able to overfill them. So I'm going to assemble that. It is bigger than this space that we've got here, so that's why I'm going to move up the living room just a little bit. I still like having that space behind and like keeping the living room and the dining room separate, but we've definitely got enough space to move those mats up a little bit and then assemble the toy unit and then arrange all of the toys and organise them all nicely. Mila, come here. Mila just came back in and I said, Mila, what's wrong? She said, my shorts are too tight. I said, the cycling shorts, they're meant to be like that. And she went, no, they don't fit. And I said, why have you still got your pyjamas on? Why have you left your pyjamas on? And she just went, oops, I didn't mean to do that. You nutter. That's why they feel a bit tight. You left your pyjama shorts on. How do you even manage that? Are you still half asleep? Yeah. You didn't? Oh. Alright, it's getting a bit hot in here. Chris keeps turning the aircon off and I don't know why. Good girl. Do you need help? Maybe. That's it. Well done. Can you do it? Mila is very independent. Mila's a very independent little girl. And I don't know if it's just because my child before that was Jace, and Jace would quite happily let me get him dressed until he was like 4 years old. But Mila's been getting herself dressed for a good 2 years now.
There is a reason for that, Sarah, and the reason is because you kind of, I don't want to say babied Jace, but you kind of put him on this pedestal where he didn't do anything for himself because you wanted to do everything for him, and he just let you because he didn't know any different. On the other hand, Mila has been left to her own devices because you really couldn't give a shit about her, and she has dragged herself up, really. So, there you go.
No, year, a good year. Come here, I'll help you pull them up. Come here. Just a little bit of help. Right, come here, look at me. How does that feel now? Does that feel good now? You crazy girl. Those t-shirts are so cute because they're big and baggy. I love them. You good? Yeah. Yo. Right, it's time to fill the Stanley and get on with this packing. This unpacking, this unboxing of this unit. I'm so excited to get all of the toys fully organised today. I love this water machine, it's the best thing I've ever used. It's the best thing I've ever bought.
So, can you go with me?
What will get you?
I hope Askeeto don't buy me again.
It won't, don't you worry. Guys, I need a bit of help on Mila's hair because she has the most beautiful hair ever. However, I've never had a child with curly hair, and I'm pretty sure, because mine and Chris's hair is straight, that Mila's curl.
It's the only part of Chris that is straight, though, isn't it? Am I right, Chris? Am I right?
Are what's known as baby curls. So her hair at the top's relatively straight, but the ringlets are so small and tight at the bottom of her hair. And I will hold my hand up and say, I've got no idea how to look after her hair. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what I should and shouldn't be doing, and I feel like I'm royally messing up her hair. So when I don't brush her hair, because a few people said don't brush it, because if you brush it, you're brushing out the curls, and I have noticed that if I brush her hair, it doesn't matter how much scrunching afterwards, or how much like curly products I use, if I brush her hair, the curls still come back, but nowhere near like if I just leave it to dry naturally. Then they're proper tight ringlets. My problem is, I don't want to be washing her hair every single day, and on a morning she's got the worst bedhead. Like Mila, she's always has like a mat at the back of her head here, so I can't physically not brush her hair. I just can't. I've tried. Like I can't do it. So what do? Do I just keep ruining the curls by brushing it every morning, or what? Because I feel like
because I can't.
Come here. So what do you do? What do you actually do? Because I'm not sure. I don't want to be washing her hair every day. I don't feel like that's good for the natural oils, and I know some people do wash their children's hair every single day. It's just not for me though. I don't. Obviously if we go swimming, then I'll wash her hair if she's wet it. But even then, like I remember last year when we were here in Dubai and we were going swimming a lot, I remember thinking, oh gosh, I'm washing the hair too much. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not even damaging it. I don't know. I'm not clued up on things like this. I can admit that I'm not. But I don't know what to do with Mila's hair. It's making me feel stressed when I'm doing it on a morning. Some days I'm like, oh, I'm just going to leave it because it's not too bad. Because I feel bad pulling a brush through the curls. And then when I wash it, on the days that I wash it, like I'll wash her hair like 2 to 3 times a week, then the ringlets are so pretty. If you don't brush it after it's been washed, you just leave it to dry on its own. Yeah. They're so tight and it just looks so healthy and gorgeous. But yeah, anyway, let me know. If anybody's got any advice, then just let me know what you do, what you recommend, what you think down below. We've got the unit that I bought yesterday out. So what do we do first? Do we pull out the toy? No, we don't pull out the toys. That would be stupid, wouldn't it?
I mean, I just empty it upside down.
You just empty it upside down?
Yeah.
Before building the unit?
Oh, sorry. No.
Let's build the unit first.
Build the unit first.
Yeah.
Well, obviously build the unit first, then remove the toys from the other one and put it in the new one. Bob's your uncle. Done. Alright? Absolutely done.
Got some little helpers. Keep going, you're doing it. Good job. Oh, it's hard.
Can you imagine living there, right? Peaceful, just paid X amount of pounds to go out there to Dubai to live. I'm living a peaceful life in my little Lego set of a council estate over there. And along comes this absolute moron on his little tiny bicycle, right? Or his motorbike. He's an idiot, isn't he? I'm not gonna lie, he looks an idiot on it, and he's just an idiot. End of.
Okay, well, we've been to see Esme and Isla at the pool. We parked our bikes outside, didn't we, Jace? Yeah?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do now?
Parked your bikes. Don't you realise that that thing that you're riding is actually Jace's bike? It is. Actually, it is. It's for him. You got it for him for his birthday. Do you remember? It's only a few days ago. Have you forgotten already? Have you?
Go back, get and stuff, and then come back to the pool.
Yeah, we're going to drive back, get our swimming stuff,
Wait,
and then
definitely?
probably come back to the pool. Probably.
Definitely.
Get the bikes parked up outside. So cute. So cute, man.
But I need to jump.
Big man's.
I need to jump over that.
Well done, man.
I already knew that was there a minute ago.
Right, you ready for the 2-second drive back to the house?
And it's done. I think this is going to be so much better than this. So we're going to pull this out, and then we're going to get the shelving unit in place. Check the waist attach. Wow. I just moved the sofa back up because we didn't actually need to move it up much at all, did we?
No, it's quite nice actually.
It's so much better. Where are the plastic boxes? And I'll start organising the toys. Come off there, little miss. Right, we've got the boxes. I kind of wish we could get the boxes in, like, maybe, I don't know, a different colour. Maybe like a pink or sage green or something like that. Fortunately though, they only came in white. It's going to be a bit white looking over there, but it will do. It's going to do the job. So I'm just now about to start sorting out all of the toys. So I think I'm going to do like Fisher Price Little People, learning toys, wooden toys. I might do like an outdoor toys one, a figures one, and who knows what else by the time I've got through all this. What's this called? Duplo? We'll do Duplo one. So instead of doing piles on the floor, which is what I was just about to start doing, I've decided to just lay them out. It just makes sense to pop the stuff in. As you can see, these are not going to hold millions of toys. These are not like big, humongous storage boxes. However, I don't really want millions of toys down here. So this is going to hold just enough to be downstairs. Anything really big and bulky can go in their toy boxes that I've got them for upstairs in their bedrooms. Progress so far. We've got Playmobil, Little People, random bits, wooden toys, action figures and cars, and then we've got this one spare so far. In here I've decided to keep this. This is going to go in Jason Mila's bedroom. It's a good size for them to have some toys out. We've got all of the Peppa Pig camper van and water park, and then some random baby toys. I don't know what to do with these. I'll probably just, I don't know, I'll have to keep this one in fact, so I'm sure I got this one for Jace, and then Mila used it, and then Aurora used it. But there's just a few little baby toys in there. I'm not sure what we're going to do with those for now. And then we've got some bits up here belong in the bedroom on the art table. That needs cleaning, it's got something on it. These are for the the mud kitchen outside. And then we've just got some random bits here that I think all the other bits to go with them are going to be in these, are going to be somewhere in these drawers, because there's some random toy bits in here as well. Okay, those drawers are now cleaned out. We're pretty much complete everything, except I don't know where the pole is for this, and I feel like there's maybe a green ring missing or something like that. No idea where the rest of these are, probably in Jason Mila's room, and then these belong in Jason Mila's room as well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the amount that I fit into these boxes. They're pretty much organised, and I've still got the spare one there, which I will find something for. I'm just not 100% sure yet. All done. This is so much better than this with toys spewing everywhere, although I do feel like it needs a bit of colour, so I am going to add just a few things like this. Will that fit on there? Maybe that. Just around, things that don't necessarily fit into the box with the lids on, but we'll give it a little bit of colour. I'm going to add these ones as well because they absolutely love playing with these at the moment. Probably add these down here so that they're easily accessible to Aurora. I just did this massive order from a supermarket 45 minutes ago. Literally 45, and this was 120, 130-ish English pounds. So this is a big food shop. 45 minutes later it's on my doorstep. Like, what about that for efficiency? One thing I'm really glad about from this supermarket shop is that I managed to get some ice lollies. Oh, I can't even open the bag. I don't want to rip it. It's managed to get some ice lollies for like less than half the price of what I'm paying here. I feel like some things are not more expensive, but I feel like some things are a bit more expensive. Like the box of these that I got is a box of 6 for 25 or no, it's more. I think it's 28 dirham for 6 mini ice creams. These were $9.99 for 12. Like, what? They were $9.99 for 12. It's less than half the price. And I've got double. So I'm so chuffed with those. Oh, look how good they look. So good. I love the minis. I love the mini ones because even I find the full size ones of these so sickly. And the minis are perfect for the little ones as well. We got these. Some nice little cornetos. These were also, I think these were all $9.99. And then we got some chocolate cones. And then I also got, from another bag, these, which I am most excited about. Again, these were 10 dirham. So you get 8. I'm hoping these taste like bubble gum. Oh. Cherry lemon and cola flavour. Oh, that's a letdown. Cherry lemon and cola flavour. I thought, do you? I thought they'd be like bubble gum.
Cola's not very nice flavour, to be honest.
No, it's not. I hate cola flavour or anything. And then mini twisters. Yay! Mini twisters. So Viva is a little bit like Aldi. 1 second, let me just get Aurora. Clearing out the fridge whilst we put the new shopping away. Babe, tell me that wasn't you, please. Please tell me that wasn't you. This is JC's cake that's left over. Someone has ripped all of the icing off from all around the cake and eaten it. That is 100% Dad that's done that.
I know. I'd literally bet that really was.
I bet that was you. You dirty, dirty man. So I was fully planning on filming a cook with me today, but we've had for dinner a proper
Like a British
90s British after school dinner.
Proper chicken nuggets.
They're fried. They weren't chicken nuggets.
You know,
Don't
dinosaur.
insult the dinosaur.
Turkey dinosaurs.
Chicken dinosaurs.
Chicken dinosaurs.
Chips and beans.
With bear
It was
seasoning.
so good. I obviously seasoned it all to make it a bit nicer. And actually they weren't turkey dinosaurs, they were just random shapes because I had a camel.
Yeah,
When in
stars.
Dubai and all. They were stars. That's all, love hearts, butterflies. I think they were just, they said on the packet though, dinosaurs.
I saw some powdered camel milk yesterday in the shop. I was going to get you some.
Please don't.
Put in your tea.
Oh my god, please put in the tea in this.
Just secretly for a laugh. Put camel milk in a tea.
Ew.
I'm making a tea with camel milk. So we'll see if you
You're
know.
disgusting. Alright, I'm going to do something to your food then. I'm going to put camel burger in your bun.
No.
Camel burger in your bun.
That reminds me of 2018.
Yeah, camel burger. When we came to Dubai for the first time. Camel burger.
Did we have a camel burger?
No, one of the guys we were with though had a camel burger.
Yeah, I did. Oh. Anyway, no filming a cook with me tonight. Now what? What are we doing tonight now? It's weird when we're home early and we've been home all day and there's not, you know, it's like evening time and
We're going to have a clean up.
we're definitely going to have a clean up, even though I feel like I've been doing that all day.
It kind of has one of them days. And then we're going to watch Prison Break.
Isabel wants to start watching something with us. I can't remember what she said. But Isabel's not massive on Prison Break, we can't lie. Esme and Ella are.
Season 2.
But it's got to season 2, yeah.
She's on 10 episodes in and she just hasn't watched it for like a month. So.
Yeah. What's that, Isla? What's next?
But, yeah, she hasn't watched it in ages. So
No.
I think she just lost interest in it.
Yeah. What's next for us?
Lost.
We're going to start Lost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We watched Rain. No, watching Prison Break and then Lost. Prison Break's the best.
Yeah,
I
you've
never
loved
thought I'd
it.
say that because Rain was the best. I loved it, but Prison Break beat Rain.
Isabel, anyway, she asked if we'd watch something with her.
There's a few really
It was a
good
documentary
Netflix
one. She said Isabel doesn't like Rain, and because they're so long. Like she likes like quick 3-episode, 4-episode documentaries. Bing bang bosh.
Long series.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
So I feel kind of good with what I've got done today. I've done the unit down here and stuff. I've done quite a few things, but I did not.
It's great that you know all of it.
Yeah, Chris didn't want to get that unit. He was like, not sure, and I was like, you just thinking about the money.
I was not feeling it in the shop.
But you were not feeling it, were you?
It does look good.
I told you it'd be nice. It's so much better, so much more manageable as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing that I wanted to get done though today that I didn't get done unfortunately was emptying the toy suitcase into the storage boxes that are now under the bed.
Yeah, that sounds like a job you can get done now.
Now, do you reckon?
Quite nice bushy.
I could do that now, couldn't I?
Easy, I'm cleaning this up. Easy to get that done, then you'll feel super.
Then I will feel good because I will have done it. I was just about to say, but
because I can
it's
put it away
evening now.
in the closet now. It's the last suitcase.
It's evening. We're winding down. But no, you're right. I should go do it. Whilst you guys are cleaning up down here after dinner, I'll go do that. Typically now she wants to get into the blooming seat. I don't actually think she likes it.
Sit out.
Sit out. Out. Right, I'm filming on my phone now, so apologies if the audio's not too great. But these are the IKEA boxes when they're up. And honestly, I'm genuinely so happy that we went for this rather than the plastic ones because they're just going to hold so much more. This is the suitcase of toys that I'm going to be putting in. So we've got 2 of these. We've got 1 for under each bed. And it should fit in everything from this case. Right, we've got a few piles going on, but I cannot believe I fit everything from that suitcase into 1 box. And I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but I could literally fit so much more in that. Like, it is nowhere near full. I'm so chuffed with that. I'm going to put this sweet little tea set up here on the little table to play with. I know that they will enjoy playing with that. So I'm going to leave that out on the table. Tea set's out over there. Suitcase is empty. That's about to get zipped up and pushed under the bed. And then we've still also got the one under Mila's bed down there for another rainy day. I'm sure that won't be empty for too long. I'm boiling. I'm sweating. Is the aircon on?
Yes. It's on hot. It's on like.
Yeah, turn it on. It's too hot. Anyway, we've had a good reset. We've had a really good sort out today. I feel really on top of things. I hate feeling overwhelmed and like everything's getting on top of me. I love feeling in control and like I'm on top of things. And I really love how I feel like that in this house. I feel like everything's organised. I know where everything is. It just feels good. So today's been a good day. A really good day. Thank you. I'm going to end the vlog here because I'm just going to wind down now with some Prison Break. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night, guys.
Well, does everybody all feel fresh and sorted and folded? I feel folded anyway. You know, Sarah Ingham has done that to me yet again. She does things only Sarah Ingham knows how to do, doesn't she? She's yeah, she's a special lady, is that one. Anyway, yeah, so what we've learned today is that the kids have clothes. Sarah folds the clothes. She maybe washes them every now and again, but she folds them and then she'll fold them again. She'll put them in category orders and her life sounds fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's a jealousy thing from me. I feel like you know, I don't love Sarah Ingham's life. It's just too much. Oh, her life, eh? Yeah, so that's basically what we've learned today. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic tomorrow. Maybe they'll have another furniture set to build. Maybe we'll get to see this cookery that she planned for today that ended up being chips, beans and fish fingers or whatever, right? And you can come back and watch that with me because, you know, I'm here for it. But let's not forget the biggest reason why we are actually here, and that is to take the piss out of Chris and Sarah, isn't that? Yeah. Yeah. It's not really. It is to raise awareness for these idiots being idiots, exploiting their kids on a daily basis, etc. I'll do a separate video at some point just to remind everybody, because I've had some comments recently surrounding this topic, so I just would like everybody to be on board with this and understand, and so those haters can go to hell. Oh yes. I'm joking. Anyway, if you have appreciated this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you are new, subscribe to the channel, please darlings. Sorry, that's shit. Sorry.